And this one is for the champions. I ain't lost since I've been funny how I've been lost since I've been gay though. Funny how you said it was the yeah. Then I went it in again now. So some of y'all are jamming Industry Baby by Lil Nas X, water signs. Hello and welcome to this month's Love Stereo. I am the Neptunian Kitty Kitty. This is my last week off before I am back working a normal job. So 12:12 on the clock as I start this. It's going to be for all my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios, wherever you have it in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node. Thank you all so much for tuning in and for liking and subscribing to the channel, whether you're watching on Spotify, YouTube, or Rumble. I appreciate you. And to all my clients that book with me, I appreciate you as well. I am still doing personal readings, but now that's just going to be like on the weekends only since I have a regular 40 to go to. But it's okay. So if you're new around here, Love Stereo is when I shuffle my Spotify playlist and you all can write down what the song is, and I feel inclined to break down the lyrics to get a message out. I will. If not, you all can divinate for yourself, and then I pull out even more tarot and we go further and further into Love Stereo. So the first one I channeled was Industry Baby, and then I'm also hearing What You Know About Me by Glorilla. So you guys are in a very spunky, like, haha, I win, na 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 na, boo boo, bitch, you dead to me, alter ego. So some of y'all are jamming Doechii and JT. When I say the goyles are fighting, I mean the goyles are fighting. Okay, so those are the two songs I channel. So you guys are kind of in a haha, I win, like, let's see, let's get into this. It's supposed to be Love Stereo, water signs, and you're all like, na 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 na, boo boo. Fire signs got a very spicy Love Stereo, not in a sexy way, but in a, I want to knock you out, and it's like, hey, is we fighting or fucking, like. But I think for fire signs, fighting is just like foreplay for them. Like, it makes the makeup sex better, I guess, to them. I don't know, sex this. But all right, let's get into it. Water signs. Side Effects by Alok and Aura. You guys are into EDM. Sparks by Medusa del 30 en Malicoa. El que la saca la usa. No Me Cansaré, Svedalcia and Karol G. Ooh. Your Touch, Slowed by Xandro. So some of y'all are into that spicy romance. Easier, featuring Lowe's, Camel Fat and Lowe's. BDDD by Calle 13. So I was just talking about this song with somebody where I was like, I remember when me and my dad were jamming this on the way back from a trip with my mom. We were like, why is René Perez, because this is the first album where Atrévete Tete comes out. We were like, why is René dissing P. Diddy? Hay un chorro de lechones, yo no soy lechón. Hay un chorro de jamones, yo no soy jamón. Si Puff Daddy me ofrece un millón, yo le digo que no. Hay un chorro de jamones. And Puerto Rican Spanish is very different to the Spanish I speak here in La Frontera. So I figured Urban Dictionary what a lechon and leche means, and I'm like, ooh. And then with all the P. Diddy escándalos, now we know why. Because he probably offered René some zesty shit, and René wasn't down with it. René's like, hey, that's cool, but the fact that you would try to blackmail me for it, por dinero and all the baby oil that babies need, no. Speaking of which, have you all seen the letter 50 Cent wrote to the judge by not letting P. Diddy out? One thing I've learned in this life is to never cross 50 Cent. That dude took 9 bullets and he's still alive. He is here for a real reason, and the fact that P. Diddy le tiene un miedo a él speaks volumes. The fact that P. Diddy's scared of 50 Cent speaks volumes, dude. But yeah, so maybe you're gonna write a diss. Entre de la vida mente. A Perfect Circle, The Hollow. Man, me and you can go cruising, water signs. A ti si te pago el ox cord. Prisoner by The Weeknd and Lana Del Rey. Echoes by the echoes in my head. Kimbara by Johnny Pacheco and Celia Cruz. Impossible. Way Too Sexy by Drake, Future and Young Thug, Si No Le Contesto. Ella, Exhibitionist. Juega la fría con eso aquí en Laredo. Everyone's been getting arrested left and right for that one. Nothing Burns. Okay. Lovers in Past Life by Calvin Harris and Rag and Bone Man. Cocoon by Martin Garrix. Rain Dancer. Una Noche en Medellín. Ay. Soak by Super Slow. So you guys are listening to a little bit of everything here. But I'm also getting like your cross kind of sort of with somebody. So as I did the pre-shuffle here, I do see the 7 of Bats, which is Swords, the 4 of Ghosts, which is Cups, and the Page of Bats. So Okay, did you all see that? Like, okay, so you all, maybe you all have those motion sensor lights. Spirit is asking you to look at your camera surveillance. Detente, Jochis, al espíritu, ira. Detente, Jochis. Ay, es un espíritu gay aquí en mi casa. I hope it's a drag queen. And they're gonna pay a bill, si no se van a ir. They don't lower the light bill, los van a mandar pa'l Carmen. Aquí todos, whether dead or alive, van a aportar algo. Oye, todo el español que estoy aprendiendo por estar viendo todos mis programas de Monterrey, de la burrita burrona. Ajá, sí, ajá. Detente, Joachis. Producción, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Producción. Ah, okay. All right. Back before, that was... Hallelujah. Ira. Detente, Jochis. This is the detente, Jochis hand. No me lo hagas. All right. So some of you are being called to keep your plans on the low with a lover and sneak away. Or some of you want to sneak away with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Cancer here. No me lo hagas, Jochis. No me lo hagas. No me lo hagas, Jochis. ¿Le quieres dar detente a alguien? I don't know why I'm hearing chiste para las boquetonas. Oye, aquí sí estamos jochando. I like. Eres parte. Vienes de Kiko. Bien cachetona. Y no estamos hablando de los cachetes en la cara. Okay. So yeah, some of you might want a one-nighter or someone wants a one-nighter. Like, I feel like somebody wants to have, like, the anger bang with you, water signs. And they're getting caught. A Sagittarius, a Pisces. I was about to say Aquarius. Ahí está. Ahí merengues. But you're feeling really defensive and blocked off to this, water signs. Why? This person gives you money. So I don't know if you and this person, like, already lay for play. But you are already at this, like, you want to move to calmer waters with somebody else. And you don't want to accept this person's money. But at the same time, you don't want to walk away because your heart's in it. You're at a cross. Like, you like one person, and then you like an air sign, and then you like a fire sign. And I'm getting that this fire sign and this air sign, water signs, hate each other's guts. Like, they cannot fucking stomach each other. The fire sign, if they could fucking beat the fuck out of the air sign and get away with it, they would. Al chile que sí. And that's, like, I'm even thinking about it, ya me estoy emputando. Like, my adrenaline's running. Like, this air sign and this fire sign, there's no love lost. And you're in the middle of it somehow. And you are starting to realize that the problem is the air sign. And they've been causing this fire sign a lot of L's. And they've been suppressing this Leo for a long time. 19 years. Yo aquí llorando for a 10, 13-year grudge. But you're going to help this person put an end to this. Like, you're going to tell this air sign, like, oye, don't you think you're being a little bit extreme with the way you're treating the Leo, the Aries? Like, because it's an Aries card. Because that's not cool. Like, what has the fire sign ever done to you except call you out on your shit for? Is what you're going to do. So I see you being a middleman here, water sign. And you're going to help these two get together. Because you've already told either one or the other. Like, it's obvious you two like each other. You either need to... Y alguien me dijo esto el otro día. You either need to fuck or you need to fight. And I said, I hope we fight. Put him in the booth. Better take a title. All right. But... you're done losing sleep over this because you're tired of the back and forth with this person. And this was a fated event. Like, you and 3 other people are just waiting for these two to make amends and then bridge over. But at the same time, I see that you've caught feelings for the fire sign. Like, you've already had feelings for this air sign, and maybe there was like a little money exchange for love here. Tú saca el dinero al vato todo lo que tú quieras. Because in the end, la mujer pierde más. So sácale, que te compre el pinche carro también. Loba, bebé. Quiérete y ponte loba. Now. But you're also kind of in your feelings because you want things to work out, but these people keep fighting. Like, the one that's not going to back down from swinging is the fire sign. Like, the fire sign's in a, hell no, we won't go. And it's like, the fire signs had it with this air sign. They quieren ir ojo por ojo. Why? Because they're tired of this air sign's obsession with sabotaging them and always playing with their feelings. So, like, the air sign you're dealing with here, water signs, they're very manipulative. They're an emotionally manipulative bastard. Así no se digo que decir. And you're tired of it. But a part of you wants to sneak away and hang out with this fire sign to, like, keep tabs and see what's going on here. Pobrecita de ti if you're spying on the fire sign on behalf of the air sign. No, yeah, like, you are trying to block off this heartache and act like you don't see it coming. But a part of you is like, you're going to have to choose one over the other, and you don't want to do that. Bro, I can't make this shit up. And you really don't. But this person's also being exposed between being with you, a Pisces, a Virgo, a Capricorn, and a Cancer. So está atando con todas. He's everybody's boyfriend. But why is he beefing with the fire sign you're friends with? Like, eso es lo que no me cuadra. Because this person feels like ever since this fire signs came in, Pisces and Scorpio, that you've been rejecting all their love offers. Like, that... Okay. This is fucking messy already. And this is why I had to take a break before I continue with water and earth signs for the love stereo. You have been hearing stories about a person, whether it's the air sign or a fire sign, water sign. You've been hearing that so-and-so is a bitch, blah, 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 blah. She's a psycho, es una esquizofrénica con su brujería, blah, 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 blah. And you already had this in the data bank, but then as you started to get to know the fire sign or the air sign they were bad-mouthing, because it could be either or, you started to realize that the way this person behaves and acts is not the way people talk about them. And you're starting to realize that this air sign is just a flat out fucking hater. And the only reason why they're mad is because you are starting to see, or everyone's starting to see, that fire sign is a sweetheart or air sign's a sweetheart. Whereas this other person, que los quiere poner mal, is starting to look really bad. Everyone's starting to say all the things you say about this person, it's not true. We hang out with them, we talk to them, and they're very nice, they're very sweet, they're very amable, they're hospitable, they know how to, se portan bien. And the problem is you, like, literally, like, you're starting to lose love for the person that's talking bad about the other one. You're starting to realize, like, everything you said about this person was a fucking lie. Because as I get to know the air sign or the fire sign or whatever, they're not how you paint them. They're not how you describe them. But this person who has Libra in their chart does not want this tower to come out, because then they're going to be exposed for the backstabbing, conniving motherfucker they are. And this is someone that's super emotionally manipulative. And you're going to call them out for this, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're going to be like, hey, whatever issues you have with this fire sign or with this air sign, sir or ma'am, you need to leave them alone, because they really don't do shit to you except call you out on your bullshit. And if you really hated this person, why are you looking at their social media? Because I'm always going to say this. When you really hate someone or do not like them, or if they rub you the wrong way, you are not going to be looking at their social media. You're not going to be checking for them. Like, you're going to act like they don't exist, like they went into the Bermuda Triangle y quedaron. Whereas if you're like, I hate them, but like you look at them and you've been doing this for like a decade and more, 19, you love them. You are in love with them, or you want to be them. It's one or the other. Confirmation. And people are done with this person casting illusions, and you're done with this person casting illusions. So in this love stereo, water signs, I see you batting for the person that's being dragged and badmouthed. I see you finally putting your foot down and be like, hey, wait, I like when me and you hang out, pero al chile, don't be talking about this girl, because ella no te hace nada. I've hung out with her myself. Es super cool. Me está pagando los drinks. Me pagó esto. Like, es con madre. Es ambiente. Tira rollo. Cool. The one that's a problem and a mamón is you, and you need to go to therapy for that, manicomio. Yeah, and you've been losing sleep over this, water signs, but not anymore. Like, you're shutting that down, and you understand that, like, it might cost you financially, because I don't know if this person was like a sugar daddy to you or not, Pisces, But at the same time, you don't want to be caught with this person, because this person could be married to somebody that's very powerful in law. This could be a Taurus. They could be a judge of sorts. And you just rather cut your losses now. Like, you're being really firm and strict with what needs to stay and what needs to go. And very good, water signs. Good job. But you're also trying to manifest this guy taking a financial hit y pa que nunca se le pare. Hey, why? ¿Qué te hizo? I support women's rights and their wrongs. Because they weren't investing properly in their marriage. Like, you're going to meter la mano por alguien else, is what I'm seeing. Whether you're a witch or not, you're going to be like, queriste embrujar a mi Sagittarius, my bestie. Vas a ver. Like, I don't know if you're a witch of sorts, but someone's going to go and patronage you, water sign, and be like, quiero que me embrujes a fulanita de tal, blah, 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 blah. Te van a mandar los fotos, and you're going to be like, okay. And then they're going to get you. Don't do it. It's going to be a Sagittarius that might try this. So if you ever see a Sag with like a head wrap or que se lastimó all of a sudden, it's because of that. And that's how you're going to know you got the victory. And it's going to put this Scorpio, this Pisces, or whoever tried to come at you in their feelings. Because this person was trying hard to block you from working things out, this Aquarius or this Capricorn. Or this is an Aquarius with a lot of Capricorn in their chart. And they're going to get mad that you and a Leo are getting closer, or that you're starting to have feelings for a Leo. That you're like, oh my gosh, even though she's a little devil, she's cute as F. Es porque así no soy, bebé. You hate to love me and you love to hate me, baby. I need to get them hater numbers up. Nah, I'm just kidding. And you're going to realize that everything they said about this person, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, was a lie because they wanted you to outcast this person. You know, I'm one of those persons too, water signs. Like, I don't listen to what people say about a person. Like, if they, like, I get to know the person myself. Like, you wouldn't believe, and it's bitten me in the ass. Like, recently, my mom's gonna get mad because I'm saying this, because she's like, just let it go, just let it go. Whereas my cousin's like, nah, FTP, blaster. Shout out Letty. But, and shout out grandma if you're watching. But what happened was that I was just going on tour, interviewing everywhere you can think of. And every time I just wouldn't get it. And my cousin was like, what the fuck, dude? And thankfully, I already got a new yab somewhere I'm not going to name. And my new boss called me and was like, hey, I got to let you know something. I was like, dude, I haven't even signed the contract and I'm already in trouble. No manches. And she was nice enough to be like, you might want to remove this reference because she said some horrible things about you. And I was like, okay. She didn't say what she was saying. Like, she did tell me. And by the way she told me, I was able to figure out who the hell it was. But because she didn't say remove this reference specifically, she said you might want to review who you put as a reference, because not everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing on your behalf. And I was like, that's odd. And then she told me a specific quote, and I was like, one, that's very vague, and two, I already know who it is. And I was like, but thank you for telling me, because one, you didn't have to tell me. Two, you didn't even have to hire me. Like, you could have easily just been like, nope, hell no. But you did your due diligence, and thank you for giving me a second shot. I was already going to give up on this career path and go elsewhere. And they were like, no, this is what we're all about in this company. And da-da-da-da-da-da. And we had our own investigators investigate you, and you're really misunderstood and painted in a negative light. So maybe that's something that's happening to this person or to you, water sign. Someone's finally going to stick their hand in for you and defend you and be like, water sign's cool. It's you all need to stop. And like, you feel like, oh, relieved. But at the same time, you're like, it took this long for you all to see this negative behavior, to see how evil this person was. And it took even you. Maybe this was someone you defended and were like, nah, so-and-so would never do that to me. And now you're like, it too, Brutus? It too? So that's how I found out how I was getting career blocked. It was my ex-boss, who I would bat for and go to hell if she needed me to, telling others to not hire me, which is super illegal. Another friend of mine was like, you better press charges on her. I'm like, nah. What I've learned is, en esta vida no te vas sin pagarla, so es mejor portarte bien. And that no good deed goes unpunished, because for all the people that I helped out in my 20s without expecting anything in return, guess who's been helping me out of this one? It was them. Because I used to be a server, not even a server, I was a hostess and a cashier at Buffalo Wild Wings. And when you work at those places, or restaurants in general, you work with people of all backgrounds. You work with people that have been to jail, high schoolers, elderly, middle-aged. Like, you work with everybody. And I think that's a job all of us should at least have at least once. Do retail for a little bit, and then do like customer service, so you can understand that we all need to be better coworkers. We all have our struggles, and we all have the same goal, which is to pay our bills, sacar nuestra familia del frente, and just be happy, okay? And I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe it's a Laredo thing where people are, I guess, because we don't have anything going on, that work is their entertainment, that they start bullying their coworkers y haciendo sus cliquitas or whatever. But those kids that I helped with their homework, because I love English, those are the ones that have helped me out throughout this racha that I've been going through. And I was just talking with my cousin, like, wow, dude, like, I am proof that if you keep your faith strong in God, and that no good deed goes unpunished. Like, todo lo bien que yo hice por mis compañeras, because I just wanted them to graduate and do good, came back to me, because now one of them's my boss. And I was so relieved to be like, is it so-and-so? And she was like, girl, it's me. I know you. I got you. And when I got the call, I ugly cried. Like, I sobbed in the car. Like, ooh, because I was already going to give up on this. And not to mention the hell I went through. But it's okay. When I write my book, van a ver. Lo decreto ahorita, va a ser un HBO movie, or va a salir en Netflix. Pero, because I used to be super mean and tóxica. I would be una de esas que te rayaba el carro y todo eso. But would that make me happier? No. And I would get, no, hombre, the karma I would get back was bad. And I would do this when I was a huerquita in high school. So by the time I was, like 19, 20, 21, I was like, dude, yo no quiero ser así. Like, this is not the quality of life I want. I want to be a good person. Yo nomás quiero que todo lo bueno salga de mí. I want to treat others the way I want to be treated. And then after, like, la pandemia de COVID, I'm like, life's too short. I just want to go to work, clock in, clock out, come home, and si puedo llevar los bisquetes de Quickie Bakery, los llevo. Like, that's it. Yo no quiero andar que, ay, esta no hizo esto, no me están pagando extra para andar de relaje en el trabajo. Pero siempre hay una nada que ver que quiere serla todo que ver. But finally, someone's going to defend you, water sign, or you're finally going to defend someone. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, as I say this, everything's going to line up for you. Y así no se te va a abrir los caminos. Ya esta racha fea que estabas pasando is done. Pero también, Spirit is asking you to be quiet with your logros. Like, whatever it is you want to manifest forward, moving forward, keep that to yourself. And also, if you want to grow this budding relationship or friendship with whoever this person is, this fire sign, this earth sign, this air sign, do it. It's your life. Do what you want. Don't let this Acuario culero tell you what it is and what it isn't. I get to know people for who they are myself. And if I get my hands bit, oh well. That says more about them than it does about me, porque yo te quise conocer and befriend you con mis buenas intenciones. Con corazón puro. But if you try, like, this person, this Aquarius, is finally going to be exposed for sabotaging this person. And you're no longer going to invest in them. Or they're going to be exposed for, like, paying a bunch of other spicy workers. And they're going to be exposed for being a abusive person with this Queen of Wands. Like, they really overdid their manipulation. This is someone that had a level of authority over a group of people, and they did everything in their power to sabotage this Leo, this Aries, and or this Cancer. Or you, Cancer, you're finally going to tell this person, yeah. And some of you are going to be traveling from a distance to heal this situation with the Aquarius and the fire sign, because you're like, this, we're a family, and this isn't what we're about. But the fire sign already blocked this person, because the fire sign doesn't want to be dragged into a third party with this person. Like, they made the right judgment call blocking this person. And if they don't want to reconcile with them, you have to respect that. Because imagínate 19 years of back and forth con una persona. Like, la gente se cansa. Like, people get tired. What's going to be the Aquarius' karma for sabotaging the fire sign? bro, stagnations. They're going to be exposed for the evil person they are. And they're going to, the same way they were talking about the fire sign and you water sign, they're going to be talked about that way. People are going to be like, nah, hombre, I'm hearing a name. So-and-so did this and this and this. They're going to be exposed. Gacho. And they're going to lose their wife. Ora. This is happening within the next 2 weeks, 2 months. After a trip. ¿Qué será? Será. A Taurus or a Libra is going to leave them because they're going to realize how many other chicks they were talking to. Girl, that's why you never marry someone you make more money than. They kind of, egotistical men resent you for it. Yeah, everyone's going to realize how much of a liar or how much this person lied to keep you hidden or on a Leo. But you're going to move forward and leave this person out. The same way this person wanted to outcast you or this fire sign, they're going to be outcasted and they're going to be losing sleep. They're going to be crying. Yeah, their wife's leaving them, dude. Like this Taurus or this Libra, she's coasting. Like she's been keeping an eye on him. And it's like, why are you obsessed with this girl if you hate her? And you're cheating on me with all these other girls? Nah. Good for her. I hope she gets custody of everything. It's going to be L after L and rejection and heartbreak after rejection and exposure. Until this person's honest about their feelings, they're just going to be dragged. Yeah, and look, you in the middle pulling this person and the other one from fighting. Ya me hartó este hijo de la... Se pasó, brincó la raya. Este insulto no se lo pasó. Exactly, fire sign. That. Right. ¿Qué creía? Sorry. This motherfucker's gonna be rejected all Halloween. As it should, it's fucking clown. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. It's just that, yeah, wait, like... How can a man that's like 40-something be acting like a mean girl from high school? That's bitch made. On Saturday, I told a guy that you act like a bitch made man for someone who's 40. Y si se atacó el hochis. Detente, hochis. Detente. But for you, you're going to keep moving forward with a strong Sagittarius here, water signs. This is someone that could be going through a divorce, or this is someone you broke up with and have unblocked. This is someone that has a lot of burdens, but they want to help you out financially. They see you as good news. Or you want to help out this fire sign or water sign. Like you really like them. You're like, I like you, kid. I like your spunk. And this is someone that is seen as a dark witch, but they're not. Because you're like, if they were really an evil person, the way things are lining up for them and being good, it would not be going that way. También cuídate de peleas y los chismes, water signs. Like, stay out of this fight between the fire and the air sign. Porque la que tiene toda la culpa es el air sign. And I'm not saying that because I'm a biased fire sign. I can clock my own. I'm so self-aware, it's scary. Okay? That's why most people don't want to argue with me, because they'll be like, yeah, but that was 10 years ago. And I'll be like, and it still fucking hurt my feelings and I didn't get an apology for it. So what the fuck say you? And you keep backpedaling. And I'm going to show you the screenshots where you said that. Así de tremenda y de terca soy. My mom was right. I should have been a lawyer. Pero también my ex-boss, he lives across the street from Buffalo Wild Wings. When I would be arguing with him, and then he would be like, Claire, what are you majoring in? I was like, psychology, ¿por qué? No, girl, tú tienes que ser abogada. I would, but most of my family are criminals, and I don't want to defend them. I'm the first Valdez that has not seen the inside of a jail cell. Y así no se va a quedar lo decreto. Ay, también mi tita, mi Oscar, mi Roberto. Yay! You all did good raising us. Y'all did good. Y'all did good. One's a diesel mechanic. All right, moving on. And he knows how to detail cards bien. Pipiri's nice. Pero todo te va a ir bien. By finally seeing through the fluff and the truth and being like, hey, wait, the problem is you, not her. Todo te va a ir machín. I do see you maybe celebrating Halloween with them. It's going to piss off this Aquarius. Like, you hanging out with this girly pop is going to force you to let go of somebody here, Pisces. You're just going to be like, dude, nah, like, I ain't going to get in the middle of that shit. Tú ya estás casado para andar peleando con viejas. Go work on that. And what kind of a heterosexual man fights with a woman like that? That's not even their wife. Like, what kind of a man is like, I'm going to make that girl my op? Eres parte. Yeah, but you just act like you don't see this. Every time this Capricorn or this Leo mentions it, just ignore it. Change the subject. Or this Leo also just wants to start a new cycle and change the subject. Like, the fire sign's already over it and they're past reconciliation because this person's backstabbed them and outcasted them one time too many. Like, they'd be like, yeah, I'll be your friend. Then, psych! Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish training. No! I hate you. I can't stand you. Joto. But a new cycle, like something new is coming, like new friendships, new everything. But you have to get away from this karmic that is just using you for one night stands anyway. I mean, yeah, he pays you and te da dinerito y tus chicles. But even without this fire sign in the picture, things were not going to work out. Because this guy sleeps with everybody, even though he's married. And things were not working out between you and them anyway, because they just had way too many options. And that puts you in your feelings. Like, you're starting to realize this King of Swords, the woman he says he hates, is the woman he actually loves the most, or the man. Take that however it resonates. And he does not want to walk away from hating on her. And that is another water sign. So, damn, I don't know if you also have feelings for this woman that this air sign allegedly hates. Like, I see that you like both of them. Like, you were, like, I don't know, this is like a bisexual thing. Like, you were with the man, and now that you see the girl that he hates, you're getting to know the girl. You're like, wow, she's everything. She checks off every box. I want her now. So now that's going to put you and this air sign in competition for this fire sign. I always get this water signs that there's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that te quiere tumbar la vieja, Scorpio. Cuida tu vieja o alguien más te la va a cuidar. Así de simple. Así, perdón, esto se va a oír bien grosera. This is going to sound really vulgar, pero así como hay muchos culos afuera, también hay muchas blip. Sosiégase, mi hijo. Man, my friend George is right. Shout out if you're watching. He's my birthday twin. That I give advice y hablo como si soy una señora de mis 50 años. I'm like, pues sí, all the trauma I've been through, that'll do it to you. Mijo, por aquí ya pasó el diablo. ¿Qué piensas que me va a hacer a mí otro perro más? Nada. Che, perros hueseros esos. I'm just kidding. Perdón. Se tuvo que decir. Right. But keep your plans on the low if you want to get close to this fire sign, because there's somebody paying a Etsy witch to try to turn your relationship into a shoe, and it's not working for them. No, like, you just gotta cut your losses with this air sign, because this air sign's just trash, yo. Sorry, not fucking sorry. And I keep hearing the song, Ya me hartó este hijo de la... Los inquietos. Este insulto no se lo paso. ¿Qué creías? Y también el de ando buscando para... The full moon's in Aries. And with the sun in Libra. If you all want to get into chingazos, go out there and look for it. Best believe alguien te la va a regresar. I wonder how intense C-SPAN's going to be right now. A ver si no se agarran a golpes in United Nations. For real. Channel messages for my water signs before I close this on out. Ajá, sí, ajá. wants you to pay for his lifestyle. Ew. They're gonna have a massive downfall. Vámonos por culero. Lero, Max. 9th house synastry, the wedding singer. Oh, I want some more. Someone's gonna get caught paying bribes. A hot bookworm. James. Diego. Edgar. Avoid that low-vibing water sign. Same placements as you. So if you're a Pisces, they're a Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio. 6th house synastry. You and them would work together. Calvin, Bridget, Dustin. A roommate. Having fantasies. Epale, I want to grow old with you. Oh, the wedding singer. Don't text that person back. Tyler. Procures for them. A procurer, nature versus nurture. Okay, psychologist, I see you, boo. Megan, Ed, a gym date. That's hot. Sandra. Sorry, Sandra, you were catching strays because of somebody else. I apologize. Get Silly by Soulja Boy. 8th house synastry. Manhattan. Oh, that sounds yummy. No. You got a marathon and you just survived alcohol poisoning, girl. Pues, I don't think I can, you know what, moving along. 10th house synastry, meaning that they would elevate you and make you look good in society. Taylor, single white female lines. Breakfast date, the letter L, first, middle, or last initial is going to take an L. Maria. 11th house synastry, someone likes Blondie. I'm being serious. I'm being super serial. Abuse of power. No kidding. Guantanamo Bay. Let me love you. Cutie with a booty. Gracias. Your lover has been putting spells on you. No, pues, ya me imagino. Karmic getting tossed up. Karmic friend doesn't want to let you go. Hired a PI to follow you. Ándale. Trafficker in your town. Blind items. I'm in a border town. ¿A cuál de todos? Nada nuevo. Se miran zumbando en la L patrullando. Nelson. Noah, Cassandra. I hope that kid's doing good. The letter U, first, middle, or last initial. May he be happy. Created a coven to take you down. Daphne. I want to pull in closer. Serene. Arm candy. The letter D, first, middle, or last initial. Steven. You need to be watching for the air signs, sir. M. Oh, yeah, you're a Cancer rising. Good boy, you pay attention. Maxwell. Siguro, the letter V, first, middle, or last initial. Cut back on coffee. Ya, let me drink my coffee, hombre. No hago drogas. No, ya no puedo tomar. I can't digest alcohol anymore because I've been cutting back on it for so long. Let me have my coffee because I'm a Pisces rising with a Scorpio moon. Jonathan, a whistleblower, the letter R, first, middle, or last initial. Cecilia, trying to do magic on your channels. Alejandra, H, first, middle, or last. S, Christina, a candle lover. Yeah, she is. Alex, watch their behavior. I know I was wrong. Will you stay? Hell no. Machiavellianism. Loves feet. Okay. Take a stand. Don't be afraid to take up space. The letter H, first, middle, or last initial. 12th house synastry. Movie date. 90s style. Kendall, waving their white flags. Offspring. You gotta keep them separated. Hey, man, you talking back to me? Take them out. That's literally the energy I'm in right now. Too bad I'm not under 18. Anna. You're under 18. You won't be doing any time. Wine testing. I regret not knocking more people out in high school. Everyone's like, calmate, Claire. We're sorry. I'm the most lovable crash out. Sorry. Stalking you online. Yeah, me and you do not get along. You have no permission to call me Claire. It's Clarissa. No, not even. It's Mrs. Solano to you. Old boss. Giselle. Holmes. Last name. Dile que no me puede decir Claire, que me amo Mrs. Solano. That we are not on a first name basis. Me and you see. Pack your bags and passport, baby. The letter Q. I want to spend the night. Hell no. Si tú no pagaste por el ACL pass o el hotel, no te vas a quedar conmigo en ningún pinche lado. Strawberries and wine. Lynn. Sean. I want you to stay. The letter J, first, middle, or last initial. Mental. You make me happy. When skies are gray. Someone's listening to The Calendar Hung Itself by Bright Eyes. Does he kiss your eyelids in the morning when you start to raise your head? And does he sing to you in seconds? like space between the bedroom wall. Does he walk around all day in school with his feet inside your shoes? Damn it, now I gotta jam it. Dark Child, If I Was Yours, Moises, the letter Q again. I have a crush on Q from Impractical Jokers. I love that gordito. Está bien guapo. Janet, grandiose person. I'm a chubby chaser. Like, oh, if they're tubby with a beard, ven pa' acá, let me love you. I adore you, and if I serenade you, trying to silence you, and then if they can make carne asada and barbecue good, how do you think my husband ended up trapping me? Sondra, he's a Scorpio. Mauricio, Adela. 93 burner accounts. Riri. Bella, treat your body as the temple it is. Stay celibate. You're amazing. They'll just have to get over it. Al Chile. That Aquarius just needs to get over that Leo's a bad bitch and that he's never going to get anywhere near her. Not even on his best day. Por arrastrado y mec. Bro. Pisces, you're in the middle of this shit. It's hilarious. Karmic contract. Adam. Shelby. Water signs. ¿Qué? Todo de escándalo aquí, hochis. Alright, signs that are going to be helping you out for this love stereo. Who told me to harmonize? A Cancer, or somebody born in the month of April, an Aries or a Taurus, a Gemini, or somebody born in March, a Pisces, or an Aries. Strong Aries and Aries. Aries. But, all right, I'm going to leave it there, water signs. I hope these messages help you out. Detente, hochis. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.